Welcome to another heartwarming episode of Mighty Moms on Achievement Channel, broadcasting from the School of Eloquence here in Lagos. I'm Sarah Roberts, and today we have the pleasure of hearing from an inspiring woman whose journey exemplifies resilience, leadership, and the incredible strength of motherhood. As we begin, let's remember a beautiful thought. Motherhood is the exquisite inconvenience of being another person's everything. Our guest today, Mrs. Mary Hamman, has spent over 3 decades breaking boundaries in the maritime sector while embodying the strength and heart that only a mother can bring. She's held esteemed roles, including Deputy Director at the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency, and is now the CEO of Bundi Shelboala. Beyond her professional achievements, Mrs. Hamman is a devoted mother, an advocate for women's empowerment, dedicated to lifting others as she climbs. Let's dive into her journey of strength, love, and resilience. Mrs. Hamman, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Robert.
You have an incredible career history,
Yes.
spanning well over 30 years in the maritime industry.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what initially drew you into this field?
I found myself in the maritime industry, not by selection. Also, I was looking for a job. I had worked for about 6 years in the postal agency, that was NIPOS, and things were not moving. We were there for almost like 6 years, no promotion, nothing after graduation. And people were busy looking for alternative. And it was by chance, somebody told me they are recruiting in that time NMA. And I just went there. They said I have to know the DG. And by chance, somebody knows the DG. And I got into NMA that time, and it was a learning process because it's a new field altogether, even though it's still in the logistics industry, because postal agency is logistics. Meanwhile, the transport area is logistics. So I fit in very well, coupled with a series of trainings, because NIMASA now, that's NMA now known as NIMASA, specialize in giving people ample opportunity to develop yourself, many courses. At times you have about 2 courses in a month, which we were taking it for granted, but we learned so many things out of those trainings that we attended.
That's great. Now, balancing a high-stake career like yours with family, with motherhood, is no small feat. Can you tell us how you navigated the challenges of being both a mother and a career woman in such demanding industry?
Well, it cannot be easy, because it was in my youthful time, age when I was in NIMASA. I had all my children in NIMASA, and it was not easy at first, but since we are determined you want to make it, you have to balance the house and the maritime job, because what we know about maritime, or what they tell us, is that shipping is 24 hours, so there's no closing time. So I need to have some house helps, and the ones that you can be checking on them. That time there was no cell phone that you can call at any time and say, what are you doing? What's happening? What's that? You must just rely on God, and by the time you reach home, you try to put 1 or 2 together, and then God on our side, we are able to navigate our ways in NIMASA. I bless God for the chance He gave me, because I was able to bring up all my children, Even though I lost the first one of blessed memory, I lost her at 34. But her second sister is now 34, a petroleum engineer. Even that one was a qualified accountant. But that's how long God says she will live. And the second one is a petroleum engineer. She has made me a grandmother 3 times. In fact, they are around to see me. They live in the US because her husband is a black American. So I can say I'm fulfilled because I've been able to retire meritoriously, and then my children cannot complain. My boy is over there too, in school in the US. So it's all God that guided us and provided for us to train them.
So we can say that what you are doing now is reaping the benefit of
Hallelujah.
your dedication,
Yes.
your resilience,
Yes.
and your hard work.
It's God by our side. It's
Great,
God. Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Okay, it is generally or traditionally said or known that the maritime industry is dominated by the male gender, by men.
Yeah.
Now, what would you say were your unique challenges during your tenure there, and how did you overcome some of them?
The challenges I had during the course of my service in Nimasa was they look at you, you are a woman, you can't do it. You can't board a vessel. You can't do this. You can't stay long. In fact, deliberately, shipping starts at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock. So all this while you won't see the shipping agents, nobody is coming to the office. But towards 4, that's when they are bringing out manifests. That's when they are submitting their manifests, and they want to take their selling certificate by the end of the day. And your boss will tell you, shipping is 24 hours. Make sure you issue that selling certificate. So with an understanding husband by my side, we are able to understand each other, because when your wife is not coming back on time, you know, some men used to come to the office, what are you still doing here? But my husband has never looked into what I'm doing in the office, and that's one of the challenges, and the fact that you have to be firm, because as it's getting dark, there's so many moves. The men will try you. They say this one is easy, this one is not easy, and when they see your countenance, they know, no, don't go near Mrs. Sama, she will expose you, don't go there. So you have to build a front to protect yourself on the job, because the men are there and there's money in the maritime industry, and the shipping agents are there tempting you just to do the wrong thing, just for them to get their selling certificate. But if you understand the devices or where they are coming from, you concentrate on your job, do the right thing, and they will get to know that this one will not mess, you can't mess with this one. And those are the fronts. We build up ourselves as if we are giants, or you can fight. You just, when they see you, they know this one will not play with you, and that's how we survived the maritime industry. It's a dirty place for a woman to work, but you have to be strong. So, you have to be strong.
So, in summary, what you did was to build your muscle, your integrity on the go while you were there, and that helped you to survive in the maritime industry. We will go on a short break. Do stay with us. Motherhood is a transformative journey that shapes our children and us. It's filled with joy, challenges, and profound growth. Today, we honor the unsung heroes, our mothers, whose love and dedication lay the foundation for our achievements. Motherhood teaches resilience, the strength to wake up each day with purpose, despite sleepless nights. This resilience empowers us to overcome obstacles and reach our goals. It fosters creativity and problem solving, From soothing a crying baby to managing a household, mothers develop invaluable skills that drive success in ever-changing environments. Today, we celebrate every mother who has doubted herself yet continues to push forward. Your love, sacrifices, and commitment are the true markers of success. You are the heartbeat of your family, and your influence reaches far beyond your home. Today, to all the mothers watching, remember this: your journey, filled with love and perseverance, is the foundation of all round achievements. You are raising the next generation of dreamers, leaders, and innovators. Your role is powerful.
Are you in governance?
You need public speaking.
Are you in business?
You need public speaking.
Are you a professional?
You need public speaking.
Learn how to overcome nervousness and speak with confidence before any audience at the School of Eloquence, the home of public speaking.
Attend our practical and training one-on-one coaching with West Africa's only certified speaking professional in Lagos and Abuja.
Call 0802 3032 066. Log on to schoolofeloquence.org. School of Eloquence.
Teaching the world to speak.
Welcome back to Mighty Mom. As we continue, I am reminded of another powerful quote. To the world, you are a mother, but to your family, you are the wall. Mrs. Hamman, you are truly a wall of strength and support to your family and to those that you have empowered at the maritime industry and even beyond. Now let us dwell into some of those lessons that you have learned, that motherhood has taught you, and the wisdom that you have gained along the way. You were once the president of WISTA, Women International Shipping and Trading Association. How did your role form your perspective on empowerment for women in Nigeria?
Well, what I saw as a president of Women in Shipping is that you meet different types of people, and then you try to walk along that line. You can't treat everybody the same because everybody has his own agenda, and then why they are in that association or why they want to be with you, or whether they want you to be the leader or they don't want you to be the leader. You know, you have to have some politics. That's why I learned politics. You even smile when you don't want to smile, and then you have to have listening ears to all they have to say, because people feel important when you listen to them, and they feel all right when you call them by their names. And God has given me that wisdom. The moment I see you and I know your name, I call you by your name the next time we meet. And they respect you for that because they feel you've remembered them. And whatever activity you are doing, you invite them to it. You make them feel important, give them a role. And you see that some people are ready to learn. Some people want to empower themselves. Some will come and ask you for, how do I do this? Some will not ask you how to do it. They want to say they can do it. But you can't say you don't know how to do it. What you have to do is to go along with the person. We can do it this way. Yeah, you know how to do it better. But can we do it this side? And all that, you can see that they will be there. Those that want to be empowered will come and ask questions. Those that don't want to be empowered, you follow them and tell them there's an opportunity here. Why don't you key into it? And you see that some people never knew of opportunities that are lying about until when you point it to them. So you have to take it your duty to point out opportunities to them. There's a way, this way. If you do this, you can do better. If you calm down, because some of them are in the offices, some will not respect their bosses. You have to teach them how to respect their bosses so that they can get the next assignment, because they can identify you easily. This one does not cooperate. We are not going for this course with this person. Just to nominate you for a course that the person is not the one paying, is the agency paying, but because they did not like your behavior or the way you approach matters, you will see that you will be kept aside. So you have to teach them how to be humble, even if you are the daughter of whoever, but you are there in the agency or you are there in that association, and then you have to calm down, and you see that many people grew from acting as if they are PAs to some of the members. At the end of the day, you see that they've been elected into good
Leadership.
positions, a leadership position there, and then they can mentor other people. They, you know, all of us have sisters and relations outside the maritime industry, and it's only when we tell them what will benefit them that they will be able to key into it. So it hasn't been jolly, rosy
I know,
journey, but
I know. It's like you were in a position of a trainer training the trainer.
yeah,
Training the trainer or training the trainee to be a trainer.
to be a trainer, yeah.
That's great. That's great.
That's it.
Mrs. Hamman, you are known for your dedication and resilience. Are there any philosophies or principles that you live by that you would want to maybe pass down to the mothers of today, the young mothers of today?
All I can say is be truthful in whatever you are doing. Let your yes be yes, let your no be no. If you are not stable, there's no integrity, this woman cannot do it, this woman, if she said this, she will not do that. Those are some things that you have to be careful about what you do. So you have to be truthful in whatever you are doing, and you have to be humble, because wherever you are coming from, you will still meet somebody that is bigger than you. And if it's in the working space, you should know that you are there on your own. There's nothing like it's my sister, it's my brother. Because if you think this is your sister and she'll cover for you, and you tell her everything on the job, she will use it against you. Because she now knows everything. She will go and meet, because I've seen it. We rose through the ranks. That is I started from senior officer before coming to the assistant chief, assistant director, directorate level, and all that. You know that responsibilities that you can do, somebody behind you that you claim is your sister or your brother will go and present himself that I can do it better than her. Why don't you give me this responsibility? So trust, you cannot trust everybody on the job. You just have to be smart, and you can help where you can, but don't rely solely on other people that, oh, I'm not around, this one will cover for you. Nobody covers for you.
Well, for the mothers watching and listening to your story and would want to move from wherever they are to empower themselves, what's one piece of advice would you want to give to those who are struggling to balance motherhood with the pursuit of their dreams?
They have to skill up to scale up.
To scale up.
You have to go to school if you have not gone to school. You have to learn a skill if you are idle. And then you can't just move up without improving on yourself. So improve on yourself, read books, watch even movies. You learn a lot of things from movies. Read lots of books from prominent writers, and attend functions. Just by going out, you learn one or two things. But by staying in, I'm not going out, I can't go out, you have to skill up. You have to sit up also, and you have to show up. Because if you are not showing up, you know it, hey, I can do this, I can do that, hey, nobody has seen it. Come and show us what you can do. So don't be in your shell. Come out of your shell. Present yourself to the world. Say one or two things in a gathering. Even if the question is not much, ask questions. Ask foolish questions. You will be enlightened.
As long as you are committed.
You are committed, and you get answers. Yeah.
That's great.
So come out.
Come
and
out
show
from your
up.
shell.
Yes, and show up.
Okay. Finally, in your downtime, you enjoy singing, dancing, and golfing.
Yeah, yeah.
Fantastic. Now, how do these activities help you to stay grounded and balanced?
I've been a leader of Women Fellowship in my church. And what we do is to sing and dance. And if you check your calories, if you have it, by the time you reach, you will see how many steps. You know, even by standing one place, you are counting space. And you see the number of calories that you've burned in this thing. And you are praising God. You are singing. You are dancing. And you know, some of the songs, you will be doing some actions and whatever in it. By the time you reach home, you'll be very tired. And then you will sleep very fine. And if it's golfing, my Lord, it can be addictive. You won't have time for other people but yourself. And that's what I like about it, because we've been going out, we are going for this person this, we are going for this person's activity. You don't have time for yourself. But when you are on the golf course, you off your phone, there's nobody talking to you. It's only you and your flight. That is if you are about 4. Sometimes I go alone. Yeah, on the golf this thing. And I will do like 9 holes. 9 holes will give you like 7 kilometers walk. That you have like 15,000 steps. So by the time you come home also and have your bath, if you can get somebody to massage your legs small, you can sleep off, and you see you'll be glowing, because the life is in the leg. If you are not moving, you are not walking. That's how you see some people have problem in their old age. I'm 64 years now, this November, and I can walk the walk.
Great.
Yes, I can do 18 holes. That 18 holes will take you like 5 hours on the course. And then, you walk. That one, I don't do it all the time. Because I say I have to take care of myself. So at least I'll go 3 times in a week for the golf game and come back. So, and your heartbeat will improve. Before, in the airport, if you are walking, I'll be feeling like... But now it's like, what are we doing?
You're a pro. Great.
A pro.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mrs. Hamman, your story is one of strength.
Thank you.
It's one of resilience. And a fierce dedication to your family and the community as well. Your story is so interesting. You are truly a mighty mom.
Thank you.
I'm sure our viewers out there are as inspired as I am today. This is where we call it a wrap.
Thank
we
you.
truly enjoyed your story, and we are happy that you stopped by to visit us today at the studio. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
God bless you.
Bless you too.
all our viewers at home, thank you for tuning in to Mighty Moms today on the Achievement Channel, brought to you from the School of Eloquence Studios here in Lagos. I'll leave you with this thought. A mother's love is the fuel that enables a normal human being to do the impossible. Join us next week as we bring you more inspiring stories. Until then, keep believing, keep inspiring, and keep being mighty. Cha-cha.